If you want true success, and if you want your clients to be truly successful, you have to have a systemized approach to how you work with them. What's great about our IFT model is it follows what we call the function, health, fitness, performance continuum. We start with function and we end up for some people at performance. We're able to tailor the programming and how we design workouts for the individuals based upon where they are, where they're starting, and where they want to go. Maybe someone only wants to work on their stability and mobility, and that's where we're going to focus. Or they have a basic aerobic conditioning need. Or they can start to focus on more load-based or strength-based exercises, or they go to performance. Everybody wants to go somewhere. What the IFT model does is tailor that start point, whether it's the first day or the professional athlete type of individual. If you want to build a house, a great house, it doesn't matter what color you want to paint it, it doesn't matter how many floors it has to have, it doesn't matter how big it is, it has to have a good foundation upon which you build. The system, the IFT approach that we use, starts with the same basic fundamental movements, whether you are new to exercise or a professional athlete. What we're able to do from the beginning is build those foundational movements or build the foundational goals for the individual. And having a foundation is what we build on, and that creates success. When fitness professionals work with someone, they often don't get the choice on who that individual is. The IFT model allows the fitness professional to tailor the programming at the level that's appropriate for their client. In essence, what they're able to do is meet the client where they are, and that systemized approach is one of the keys to success for the client. If we wrap rapport, communication, and a great trustful relationship around that foundation, it's going to ultimately lead to the success of the client. When clients have a glimpse of the success that they're going to achieve long term, that is what it's about. That's the passion that the fitness professional brings to it. It's about opening the door for the possibilities of the client, and they're going to stay with the fitness professional for a long time. And ultimately, a more successful client provides a happier client, and for a fitness professional, that's what it's about. It's about bringing success and happiness for their clients. So when working with individuals, behavior is complex. And what the IFT model allows us to do is really bring that personal approach into the communication by taking into account their communication styles and how we relate to them. If we can do that the right way, then we're able to build trust from the outset, from day one, as we go through that relationship. Developing rapport isn't really developing rapport in the sense that it's a one hit and then you're done. It's like a relationship. You're always building on it, you're always developing it, you're always refining it. And as you work with a client over time, you start to mold your programming to their nuances or their smaller needs. We think about a large goal, and then what are the small goals along the way that we need to get a client to hit so they can get their end goal. If somebody's invested in something emotionally, then they're going to get the most value from it. And if a client is invested in the program, they have the input, it's an open dialogue, it's a two-way street between them and their fitness professional, they're going to be more successful. The research shows if I am emotionally invested in something, I'm going to put more into it. And ultimately, if I'm emotionally invested in something, I'll get more out at the other end. And for a client, that's what brings them success, is knowing that they've had the opportunity to help themselves, in many examples, be successful. We can use the IFT model for every type of personality and every type of goal, because when we build a program, regardless of the communication, regardless of the level of trust, it's about the same foundational movements. The stability or mobility that's required for someone who's in their 80s to walk up the stairs are the same stability and mobility type movements that somebody who's 15 needs to do to jump up to shoot a basket. Those foundational movements that we work from are the same across the spectrum. We teach them to children, and then we want to continue to teach those through people's early years and later on into their golden years.